Jay Parks here with Pastor Training Schools. I'm excited to share with you all that God is doing through this ministry. On December the 15th, on a Monday night, we have 14 guys that'll be walking across the stage at Blue Mountain Christian University to receive a certificate of Christian ministry. This all started for them 2 years ago when they made a commitment to be trained and equipped for the gospel ministry. We've taken them through Old Testament, New Testament, spiritual formation, evangelism, hermeneutics, how to study the Bible, homiletics, how to preach the Bible, evangelism, and many other classes that we have offered through this 2 year journey for these men. I am so excited about what God is going to do in their lives. But they're not the only ones. Did you know right now that we have four cohorts operating in the north part of the state? There's nearly 50 men that are involved in our pastor training at this very moment. But God is calling us to expand. God is leading us to expand even larger. We've had some friends reach out to us from down around the Jackson metro area, and we're excited to announce that we'll be launching a cohort in Jackson Metro in January. We also had some other friends reach out to us that are interested in launching one down on the coast. And so we've got a new cohort that's launching on the coast. With the growth of all of these things, man, we've had to bring in some help. We've had to break this down and start to get a strategy of how you're going to continue to grow this across our state. So we brought in a North Regional Director. His name is Michael Baker. He's a pastor of Blue Mountain, Mississippi, and he's a great guy. And he loves what God is doing through this ministry. He has been reaching out to students and pastors and associations all over the north part of the state, and God is moving in a powerful way through Michael. But then we also have a regional director down in Jackson Metro, Aaron Tucker, and he is also working alongside the Jackson Metro Association to be able to identify these men and raise them up for the gospel ministry. And then we have Lance Sudduth. He is in our southern part of the state, and he is going to be working to establish cohorts to where men can get involved and be raised up for the work. We're so excited about all that God is doing. We have three major ways that we need help. One is we really need students. Man, God has put all of this in place, and we need your help identifying students across the state that these men that feel called by the Lord to pursue ministry. Man, we need them in our classes. We want to disciple them. The second way that we really need help is if you're a pastor and you're receiving this video. If you've been to seminary, we need you to help us with training these men. We need teachers across the state. The third major way that we need help, man, we want to fight to protect the $125 that these men are paying for each of these classes. We are going to plan to do everything we can to keep it at an affordable rate so that anybody would have access to be able to be trained through this program. But with the expansion, the addition of our regional directors and all of the moving parts of trying to grow, man, we really need some partnerships. Maybe you feel like you would like to invest in the training of men. There's men that are coming, maybe 6 or 8 men right now that are in our training that they're not paying anything because we really don't want to turn anybody away. So if you would like to help with that, to continue this training for these men, we would be so blessed by that. If you are a member of a church and maybe your church is looking for ways they can get plugged in to reproduce and to make disciples that make disciples, this is a great ministry to invest in. We have set a goal to raise $10,000 by the end of the year. I know you might be saying, well, Jay, the end of the year is here. And I know that's true, but I believe that when God calls you to do something, He's going to take care of all of the resources. So, would you pray about if you could get involved in helping us? You can visit our website at pastortrainingschools.org. We are so thankful. Please be praying for us. Please be praying as God continues to expand with additions of all of these cohorts across the state. We're excited to announce that now we'll have 8 cohorts, and we believe there will be 80 men in training across the state in January. Please continue to pray. If you're able to partner, we would be so blessed by it. Thank you so much, and God bless.